What's going on YouTube? It is Mr. Ferguson back on this wonderful Monday. I hope it's a wonderful Monday for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're filming on Saturday today. Played a decent round of golf, shot an 82 at the home course, so not too bad, not too good. Almost got my first hole in one, guys. I was, we had a, I think it was 155. 153 par 3, hit an 8-iron and just flushed it, and it had the perfect baby draw on it and landed right behind the cup. And I'll throw a cup in here, or a picture in here, if I can show you that, but almost. It was about, I don't know, 11 inches or so from a hole-in-one. So anyways, we're back out here in the lawn, and we're gonna be brief. I've been watering. Mr. Kevin came over, we've been talking. He's taking a trip and some things here soon, so we were discussing some of that. It still looks rough. It is still warm. Today it's 78 degrees. It's going to be warm. Very cool mornings though. It was in the upper 40s, and we've got some 50s and 40s in the morning, so that's looking good. And the good news in the front yard here is I'm seeing a lot of growth. I feel like the PGR is wearing off, and I'm seeing baby grass, and it's hard to see it. Obviously, you're not going to be able to see it with the GoPro here, but in our really bad area over here, when I begin to water, I see that pre-germinated seed and the grass seed that I put down. You can really see it with wet ground. It's already dried up. I was been over here watering for 40 minutes. You can't even hardly tell. We've got the leaves from this tree that are now starting to fall, and it's a wonderful, it's a wonderful 78 degrees with a breeze blowing, but as far as the grass, just continuing to be dry. All that water we got from that little hurricane gone from the soil. We still have a blend of Bermuda, and we're still looking just rough, and so basically having to run the sprinklers, you'll see in the back. But I see improvement in the front yard, so that makes me feel good. I feel good about the front yard. I feel better about it, so that's good. This corner's doing really well. It's the middle section, the sun sections, and this area that we're still hoping, and as temps go down, hopefully we get to see some improvement over there. Coming up over here, it's looking better. Again, this is another area I hand water. I'm seeing some germination in these areas here by my mailbox. It's getting bushier. I'm not cutting it. I'm trying to go as long as I can, but in some of these areas I am seeing baby grass pop up. I don't know how much you can see in that photo, that picture there, but baby grass, I see it everywhere. As I lean into this dirt, I see it everywhere. I see it all over right here. So all these areas I've been coming out hand watering. For a few days I lacked doing that, and I need to be on top of it this week for sure, with these cooler mornings. And even in the evening I'm putting a little water on it, seeing a little bit on the edges over here as well. So that's a good sign. Things are turning around slowly as we water this. Now as we get to the side over here, things look phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal on this side strip. A lot of leftover grass from last year. Doesn't look great with the big hose laying in the middle of the ground, but the color looks great over here. It's full, it's thicker. It's only going to get thicker as time goes on. So this part is going to stripe well, look well, absolutely great. Then as we get into the backyard, I've been spending so much time focused on the front yard. Guys, we are struggling hardcore in the back. And I walked it just now, and I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm running this sprinkler right here for a while, because this back corner, as we walk over here in a second, the middle of the lawn and this strip, pretty good. We're still bare. We still have areas over here that we're struggling on, but oh my goodness, like I could not believe the amount of ground I can see. Look at this. I mean, just look at the dry. Oh, the water got me. It's very cold. Look at the patch over here. I came and just threw some more seed down because I'm like, oh my goodness, like what the heck, man? I didn't realize, like, we're in the 70s. It's a sneaky hot, but look how dry. Like this is, oh my goodness, look at this. This looks absolutely horrendous, and it is the worst section. It looks like this may have started today, but just dehydrated. I see a little bit back over this way as well, but just look at all the bare ground, just the really sad. I hope watering this really well here momentarily with the sprinkler is really going to help this section, but it looks super poor over here. I mean super poor. You know, we had it looking decent. I think it was looking well enough to cut a couple times, but the sustained dryness and the sustained heat is just, it sucks. Like, I don't know what to say. It's just no fun. And it's almost like some of you are experiencing it as well. I hope I didn't lead many of you into a false overseeding because of my mistake. Clearly, I overseeded a little bit too early. We thought the temps may hang on and stay low. It's been a very weird spring into a very weird summer where we had lots of rain. We had lots of rain all summer. Remember, every time we put down Hydrate, every time we put down Moisture Max, we had rain. So when the temps in the beginning of September came down, I saw Pete say, you know what, I'm throwing down, man. The outlook for the next 10 to 14 days looks like it's going to be 70s. I said, okay. I said, if Pete's going, I'm going. And we did go a little bit early, but I think a lot of people did. So whatever, we're here now. All right, everybody, so we're going to pause from the video just briefly. If you recall, I mentioned that I was having someone in our church help us out with some t-shirts. So she finally got me the test shirt, and I want to show that to you right now in the middle of the video before we get back to talking about, the lawn care stuff. So Sarah Jane's here helping me out. Sarah Jane, go ahead and hold it out. So this is the new logo. And I am inside because it's dark outside. I'm putting this in late, but our new logo on a green shirt. I like the color. The material is very soft. I am impressed with it. So you can kind of see that maybe up close with the iPhone as best as I can. But the logo is just blackened out, so it shows up better on the green shirt. And then as Sarah Jane turns it around, there is the back. She updated the font to sort of kind of match the logo. And then we put the state in the middle, established in 2019, and then youtube.com/Mr. Ferguson Lawn. So just to show the front again. So I'll be sporting this guy right here, and let me know if you're interested. And those that comment, I'm interested in the shirt, just comment that below. I'll have an idea of how many we want to possibly bulk order. So wanted to show you that as quick as possible so I can let the church member know. Let me know if you like it. I think it looks absolutely outstanding. And so if you're interested, please let me know in the comments below. So I did take out some seed and just hand throw some out. We're not re-aerating or anything like that. Obviously, it is just super thirsty. And so water, water, water. So now I need to pay more attention to the front, but also not forget about our back over here because it's looked just as nice. And the rest, we're not going to walk the rest of the lawn, but up here you see how lush and green and nice it looks. So it's almost like one of those weird scenarios where we need to mow through here. We need to mow through the side yard. We kind of sort of are getting to the point we need to mow in the front, but this is not even like healthy at all to mow. So we would not mow the backyard, which is very strange. So very depressing, hurts my heart. So that's all I wanted to show you today was we're continuing with no rain. I mean, just the no rain continues. We have no rain. I think my wife just told me our baseline bill is $111 here, just using the rates that they give us. $111 is what you're guaranteed to pay every month. She said the last bill, which included the big day, which was September 5th, it was $355 we had to pay for water, which is that's ridiculous. That's insane for water, but I'm not blown away. I thought it would be more, honestly. And so we're going to get close to that again, another 300 plus water bill just to keep our grass hydrated, because now it looks like as we get the cooler night temps, the temps are truly coming down, but it's just taking some time, and we kind of a little bit ahead, a little bit early, or I thought I'd planned it absolutely perfect and I was wrong. The heat just continues and it's just so dry. Really, honestly, guys, I think if the heat is not so much a problem if we would have rain. We don't have consistent rain, and we are so dry in these months. It is abnormal. This grass has made it through all of this was, the big day. I'm in a shadow a little bit, but all of this grass came up on the 5th when we planted it, and you can see it's starting to get scorched. It's starting to get dry over here, and so I'm doing my best to try to save this lawn. I thought for sure by the time Halloween came around, this lawn would be just striped up, looking awesome, and that is not the case. It is going to take some time. It is going to take some temperature changing for that to occur. So that's about all we're dealing with. I'm not going to waste any more of your time. There's not too much to talk about. And again, just want to fair warn you, if we don't have much to talk about on Wednesday, today, driving back from the golf course, I was like, okay, everything's looking up. You know, we got baby grass coming up on the front lawn and everything. We might do a spray today, do some RGS, maybe even fertilize, which, by the way, I have ordered some of the 30-00 from GCI Turf, which is on the way here. So that will be our next fertilizer app. But my goodness, looking at this, we need water more than we need anything else. Water is vital. Water is crucial. And so that's all I'm going to be doing is watering this latter section this Saturday. And, you know, like my dad said, it's getting cooler nights to where we're not as fungus prone as we have been over the summer. So the fungus threat is continuing to lower, but man, we need to continue to keep the sprinkler running, unfortunately, and it gets tired, and I get tired of doing it, but it's just frustrating. And so this has been a challenging year for sure in overseeding. We were looking great, looking good, and now we had that stumble with the heat and the lack of rain and lack of rain and lack of rain, and we're still in the middle of lack of rain. So praying that the rain will come, guys. I'm right there with you. And so we just keep documenting it and showing you. I think everything's going to turn out just fine as soon as the heat kind of turns down a notch or two, but we got to get there. And so we're trying to survive with the grass that we planted in the beginning of September, trying to keep it alive, hydrated, and survive until we get to the cool temps. So God bless you guys. Hope you have a fantastic Monday, and we hope to catch you on the next one, hopefully Wednesday. If not, I will see you guys on Friday. God bless you. We'll see you next time.